Buongiorno e benvenuti. Welcome to Art Yoga Pills with me, your host, Binny. In this space we will connect and share together about creativity, inner child and self-awareness. Siete pronti? Enjoy! Ciao a tutti, kia ora, and welcome to a new episode of Art Yoga Pills. In this occasion, it's my pleasure to narrate to you my experience when lockdown started for the first time here in New Zealand. It was a very specific time for me, and lockdown was not at all in my plan, as for everybody else all around the world. But in my case in particular, was a time where I was planning to quit my job, and I did just about a week or two before lockdown stopped the whole world to do what they were doing, including me. And so I would like to share with you my own experience in this case, to just simply share with you how tough, challenging, but also exciting was this completely different time. We are used to having our own routine and go on with our life as planned without thinking or imagining that the unknown sometimes can be quite unpredictable and unexpected, as it was for all of us when we find ourselves completely erased from our own future. And that was for me also the experience of refining and redefining myself in a time where there was nothing else to do but take care of ourselves. I feel immensely grateful for the fact that when it started for us, I was still living in the yoga retreat in Auckland here in New Zealand. And I had with me the support of Julia, which was a great support because we just started our project of art yoga. And with this incredible time available for us, it was great opportunity to channel and focus my attention entirely on this project, which is something that I truly care about. Also because it supported me to grow my relationship with a friend that I consider also my soul sister. And so this is my last narration for this journey, and I hope you will enjoy it. Not just because is my offering to you, but also because it could be a really great opportunity to notice how experiences might be similar, even if they don't involve exactly the same story and the same people involved in it. But it could be a really nice opportunity to observe and become aware of our own experience and how we can move on in our life, even when life it becomes really unpredictable and doesn't truly lead you in the way that we plan for ourselves. So I hope you will enjoy, and buon ascolto. Never let a stumble in the road be the end of the journey. In 2020, I've been working as a graphic designer for over 10 years. And in these last few years, I had the chance to experience a key role in English for the first time, my second language, for the yoga retreat where I was also living. This opportunity made me grow stronger and gain self-confidence by upgrading my marketing skills, as well as my entire commerce vocabulary. At the same time, I realized how much I was seeking new challenges and a brand new beginning in my life, which I was sure was waiting for me right past the corner of my desk. For this reason, I decided to resign from the role after the yoga festival, and that very weekend was my last one in the marketing office. I was finally unemployed and ready to place all my energy into my new freelance project as a designer. Nevertheless, timing was not on my side. I was completely unaware of the worldwide situation and how much it was affecting everything around on a massive scale, including my well-organized plan. Only 3 days after I quitted, the government decided to shut the borders and prepare for our first 4 weeks in lockdown with immediate effect. I didn't know what to do or how to feel. I was just about to enjoy my freedom, and suddenly I was already stuck, overthinking about how I could manage this problem without any income to support my life with no job. On the other hand, I somehow felt blessed to have unlimited time to dedicate to myself because I couldn't work on any appropriate solution carefully planned. My family back in Italy was already experiencing their 3rd week locked into their apartments. They kept updating me regarding their situation and how much the virus was destroying some of our friends' family by permanently taking away their healed relatives. This global infection never felt so real and powerful until people I personally knew were dealing with it face to face. Contrarily, I somehow felt blessed for my situation, unemployed, but weirdly happy. It was hard for me to feel this way without judging my emotions, but there was no other place where I could have been stuck for this unusual experience. The yoga retreat put in place several new rules to face with this unique setting. I had to move to a different kitchen to avoid a big crowd of people sharing the same facility all at once. This was my only concern. This took me away from my friend, and I was so worried I couldn't find any other chance to enjoy those calm days with Julia's company. However, we were set in 19 acres of native New Zealand bush, and I was sure she could be still part of my bubble somewhere there to share feelings and emotion around the situation. In a way or another, we had to make it work, and so we did. We both requested to have one plot each where we could grow our vegetables over the lockdown, and surprisingly, we found out that we were garden neighbors. That was it, our ultimate bubble spot, where we were meeting every morning to water our plants, sharing our thoughts, and learning new skills about gardening. In addition, we decided to secretly meet every afternoon to enjoy outdoor yoga classes just for ourselves, surrounded by trees and birds. Meanwhile, the marketing team was still working, and they decided to take action too by implementing some online classes available for the whole community to keep in contact with one another through our devices and ensure that no one felt alone or bored. This was another great opportunity for us to collaborate again on our mindful project and to bring art yoga on the screen of Kauai Pura Pura. Our contribution took place straight away, and since we didn't know how long the lockdown was going to force us there, we planned a whole journey through the 7 chakras. Our bubble got an official confirmation, which allowed us to be together within the community, even if formally just once a week. Nothing could discourage us, not even when Julia fell down in a slippery path into the bush and forced her to slow down for an entire week of bandage on her arm and leg. I could have reacted in a completely bitter way about how the world was turning upside down and messing up with my good intention for the nearest future. Instead, I slowly accepted the situation without knowing the consequences of this era we were experiencing, including how long it was going to last and if I was ever going to find a job to make a living. I was rewarded for being stuck, surrounded by calm nature, because it silently helped me plant the seed for a new chapter of my life. I still see it patiently growing every day, and I'm grateful it took me where I am right now, where I couldn't even expect to be so far. But this is another story. During those 7 long weeks, Art Yoga started to flourish strongly, cultivated by our love for ourselves and the necessity to support others on a deeper level of mindfulness. Thank you, Dimni. Grazie per averci fatto compagnia. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. If you wish to stay updated and connected, visit us on our social media channels and our website www.artyoga.co. Ci sentiamo presto. Ciao! See you!